Hello, my boys. How are you? Hope you're doing well enough and you're being safe. This class, we are going to learn the interior of the earth. Geography, first lesson, interior of the earth. You know, my boys, the earth is our homeland. You know, the earth is called as blue planet. And earth is the gift of God. Oh, I ask you a question to you, my boys. Have you ever imagined, have you ever thought what lies inside the earth? Have you ever thought what is inside the earth? The earth is made up of three layers. The earth is made up of 3 layers. The outer layer is called crust, then mantle, and the core. Just imagine a boiled egg. Just imagine a boiled egg. The shell, the outer layer, you can compare with the crust. The white color, you can compare with the mantle. The yellow color, you can compare with the core. Okay, good enough. The crust. The crust is the outermost layer of the earth. The average thickness is from 5 to 35 kilometers. Average thickness is 5 to 35 kilometers. Out of imagination, 35 kilometers mean. The crust has 2 parts, the upper part and the lower part. The upper part is called as shear layer because it consists of silica and aluminium. Si for silica, Al for aluminium, so it is called as shear layer. Okay, then you can find out another one. The lower part is called as seama layer. The lower part is called as seama layer. It is made up of silica and magnesium. Silica and magnesium. Okay, so it is called as seama layer. Si for silica, Ma for magnesium. Okay, then we go to mantle. Mantle. See this. The next layer under the crust is called mantle. The next layer under the crust is called mantle. So see the depth. The mantle is about 2,900 kilometers thick. The mantle is about 2,900 kilometers thick. Out of imagination. So from Nagarkoil to Chennai, nearly 700 kilometers. Here 2,900 kilometers thickness. Just to imagine. Here also the mantle has 2 layers, upper mantle and lower mantle. Okay, my boys. Then you see the core. Then you see the core. The innermost layer of the earth is called core. Already I said to you, you can compare the core with the yellow yolk of the egg. Okay, here also the core is divided into outer core and inner core. Outer core and inner core. The outer core is very rich in iron but in liquid state. Just imagine the outer core is rich in iron but in liquid state. Liquid state. The inner core is composed of nickel and ferrous knife. It is in solid stage. Okay, solid stage. The temperature inside the core is nearly 6,000. Entirely, just to imagine, the temperature is very high. It is very high, nearly 6,000 degrees Celsius. 6,000 degrees Celsius. So the depth of the core extends up to 6,370 kilometers. 6,370 kilometers. Okay. So when you compare with the heat, 6,000 degrees Celsius, it is almost near to the heat of the sun. Okay. Then we talk about the movements of the Earth's movement. Have you heard about earthquakes? Have you heard about tsunami? These are closely connected with the earth movements. Okay. Here, see the word. The movement of the Earth's lithospheric plates is termed as tectonic movements. Lithospheric means nothing. That is the land space. The movement of the land space. The movement of the land is known as the tectonic movement. At some places, these plates come closer and collide. This is what we called as earthquake. As well as we know something, by that only the great mountain like Himalayas have been formed, okay, in these movements only. Okay. Then we talk about little more about the effects of the earthquakes. So already I told you, tsunami is one of the effects of the earth. When the earthquake which originates below or near the sea, when the earthquake originates below or near the sea, it causes tsunami. Okay, my boys. Okay, well and good. Then we move to the volcanic eruption. I think you have seen some pictures and some videos related to the volcanoes. Okay, just see the volcanoes. See the video, volcanic eruption. A volcano is an opening in the earth crust through which the hot magma erupts from the deep. That's all. A volcano is an opening in the earth crust through which the hot magma erupts. Okay, my boys. This is the video, Then, when we talk about the volcanic eruptions, Volcanic eruptions. You know, my boys, the types of volcanoes. There are three types of volcanoes regarding their shape. There are three types of volcanoes regarding their shapes. Shield volcanoes, cinder volcanoes, composite volcanoes. Shield volcanoes. You can see the picture. Shield volcano. Such a volcano has a wide base and a cone with gentle slopes. Cinder cone volcano. Such volcano have steep slopes and are made of cinder and ash. Then composite volcano. Composite volcanoes are made of alternative layers of lava, cinder and ash. Then regarding the eruption of the volcanoes, it is also classified into three types. Regarding the eruption of the volcanoes is classified into three types. First of all, we studied about the shapes of the volcanoes. Here it is divided into three types by the eruption of the volcanoes: active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes and extinct volcanoes. It is easy to understand. Active volcanoes is active. The volcanoes that erupt frequently are called active volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes, simple to understand. Dormant means sleeping volcanoes. Sleeping, maybe erupt. Maybe the volcano erupt in some other day. That called easy to understand. Dormant volcanoes means sleeping volcanoes. Then the third one is extinct volcanoes, dead volcanoes. Once the volcanoes were so active, now it were completely dead. Okay, my boys, these things. Then we come to the conclusion. These kind of volcanoes, this kind of some danger places, where do we find, sir? In the world map, in the world, sir. In all places, in all places, can you find the volcanoes? Can you find the earthquake areas? No, my boys. In the earth, in some other places are little dangerous than other places. Okay, little dangerous. You can see the picture here, the red color. This is called a Pacific ring of fire. The red color is called as Pacific ring of fire. This zone is popularly termed as Pacific ring of fire, which has been estimated to include 2/3 of the world's volcanoes. Okay, my boys. Okay, so in this lesson we studied, first of all, the interior of the earth. Yes or no? We started from the crust, the mantle and the core, and then we move the earth's movement. So related to earthquake, the earthquake is related to tsunami, and then volcanoes. According to the size, the volcanoes are classified into shield volcanoes, cinder volcanoes and composite volcanoes. Regarding the eruptions, the volcanoes are divided into active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, extinct volcanoes. And finally, we come to know, in the earth, Some other places are little more dangerous. The places are Pacific Ring Fire. Okay, in the area are called as Pacific Ring Fire. Okay, my boys, I think it's a big lesson only, but I explained a little more to you, my boys. I think you could understand something. Once again, I tell the same thing. You go through the lesson, you get help from your parents, your elders, and you learn something. Okay, my boys? See you once again. Best of luck. We'll meet again. Thank you. Thank you, dear children. Thank you, dear parents.